few people remember. Everybody says, "Oh, slavery is so bad, and we're white people." Think about this. In the early 1800s, the worst thing you could be, the most dangerous job was an explorer. These European explorers, they would go over to Africa, and if you weren't trampled to death by an elephant, or he picks you up with his curly trunk and throws you a mile into a volcano, if you survive that, or worse, you see, it's just the early 1800s. Everybody says, "Oh, look how much the monkeys love Jane Goodall and the chimps." Yes, of course they love her. Everybody loves her. But you have to remember, this is the early 1800s, folks. Those monkeys and apes, even the apes, had never seen a human being in their life, ever. So they look up and they say, "Hey, what's this? Look at that. There's a weird-looking one of me. I gotta go and give it a hug." That's fine if it's a chimp. But if it's a big 500-pound silverback gorilla, the explorer's going through the jungle. He goes, "Oh, look." And then the ape says, "Oh, look at that. It's one of me. I gotta go give it a hug." And he squeezes as hard as possible, 10,000 times the strength of a human. And your head pops off 50 feet in the air. That explorer is done exploring. End of exploration. If you can survive all that, which few of them did, by the way, there were hundreds of cases of that. If you survive that and then you run into a village, "Oh, hello, villagers. I'm just here to examine your wonderful cook. Get him!" And the next thing you know, you're in a giant iron witch's cauldron being boiled alive, ready to be cannibalized. The only thing that's going to be left of you is your pith helmet floating on top of a giant stew of human goo. It's probably like when the Snickers bar was invented. People went crazy. They're like, "Why suddenly there's all these Snickers bars and they're delicious? I'm going to eat as many of these as I can." They probably would have had an explorer eating contest, like the thing they do on the 4th of July with hot dogs. Whoever eats the most explorers wins a fabulous... I don't even know, what would they give them, a cow or something? Rhinoceros. You win a rhinoceros. And word of this wouldn't reach back to Europe for months and months, sometimes years. No, everybody's... And so these other scientists in Europe are like, "This is the greatest thing in the world. I got to get over there and find out what's going on." But they didn't notice. None of these people were coming back. Nobody came back. Nobody. Oh, finally, a few stragglers made it back and they told horror stories. Don't go. Horror stories.